Hi, this is Peg from P&S Seafood, and today we're going to do a very simple but different kind of salmon recipe. It cooks in 15 minutes. You're going to have dinner 15-16 minutes. What I have here are two beautiful pieces of wild salmon. Now, wild salmon is important because it has a higher fat content than does the farmed. And so it's going to be buttery. It's not going to dry out so easily. So the ingredients we're going to use today are Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning spread. It's sprinkle it on. It's a little bit spicy, but not too much. And also just pure maple syrup. Now, instead of maple syrup, you can use brown sugar also, but it's important to have that sweetness. It downplays the Creole seasoning, but with the two combined, it's a real richness of flavor in the salmon, and it's very different. So what I'm gonna do is, first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to spray the pan liberally with a cooking spray because salmon does tend to stick. I'm also going to take olive oil and rub that right into the skin of the salmon. And this also is to prevent it from sticking because salmon does tend to stick. But you want that skin to be somewhat crispy. So in the meantime, I've put the oven on preheat 425. And so this is as easy as this gets. Here we have this is 2 pounds of salmon. And what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to sprinkle this on top. You know, you can do a little less if somebody doesn't like spice, a little more if they do. And then what I'm going to do is, now once again, you can do this with brown sugar also. And I'm just going to pour that on the salmon. All right, and that's going to be a very nice sweetness and spice together, which brings a lot of flavor. Now, ordinarily, I would put aluminum foil on this, but I forgot to bring it, and my daughter-in-law didn't have it in her kitchen. She just ran out, so we're going to do it without that. Usually, I would cook it for half the time with aluminum foil, but you'll see it come out absolutely beautifully either way. So this is going to cook for about 14 to 16 minutes. You know, it depends on the thickness of your salmon in a 425 oven. About 16-17 minutes in the oven. I checked that I put it in for a little bit longer, and so now I'm going to turn that alarm off. I'm going to pull this out, and just look at how beautiful that salmon is. Now, I'm not going to try to remove it from the pan yet. I'm going to let it cool a little bit before I remove it from the pan. Some of the skin will stick, but most of it will come out and be nice and crispy. And in the salmon, you have this beautiful mix of sweet and that a little bit of spice there that makes it exciting and delicious. So there you have it, brown sugar and Cajun spiced salmon.
Wow, it's really good.